So hey, John at Fix-A-Fence, Mending Broken Fences here in Portland, Oregon. Adding more content to the YouTube channel with this book called Cash-Vertising by Drew Eric Whitman. Now, like I said, he's got about 100 secrets here of some ad agency psychology to make big money. And isn't that what we're in business to do anyway? Make money, you know. At the top of the pyramid is joy and wealth, you know. And so that's what some of you guys said that one of the guys said that on one of his comments, he said, man, he found my channel and I bring joy to the channel. It's like, hey, that's cool, right on, you know. It made me feel pretty good, you know. Buff the head up a little bit, but whatever, you know. So and that gives me, you know, I just want to say, hey, thanks you guys, all you subscribers out there that are, you know, just checking this little fence channel out here, Portland, Oregon, about mending broken fences. You know, I don't know about all the content I'm bringing, you know, but I just want to say thank you for your subscription, you know, and for at least, you know, checking it out. You know, it means a lot to me, you know. But anyway, hey, let's move on. I got this one here. So we're on the principle number 4 here in the Cash-Vertising book here, and it said basically the bandwagon effect. You know, it's give them something to jump on. You know, right? Because right, the fact is humans are social beings with a powerful psychological need to belong. We all want to belong to something. I mean, my goodness, you know. That's why there's probably lots of churches, you know. We want to belong to a church, you know, big organizations, you know, we want to belong, you know. And so as long, here says here, long ago our ancestors understood that in order to maximize their chances for survival, it was their best interest to form groups of like-minded individuals. So they lived in groups, hunted in groups, protected each other in groups, and everyone had a vital role and contributed to the success of the entire tribe. You know, and so, you know, and it goes on. Well, when the group ate, well, you ate, you know, and you slept, and when the group slept, you slept, and when it packed, you moved, and when it died, well, you get the picture. That's exactly what it says here. So, but anyway, it goes on to say there's 3 groups that the psychologists tell us that they're regarding the group's purpose here. They're aspirational groups to which you'd like to belong. There's an associative group. The groups that share your ideals and values, you know, and then the dissociative groups in which you do not want to belong. So I just picked out some of these here. I'm not going to read the whole book to you, you know, because you can probably go buy the book and read it yourself. But anyway, so it says, and it's more than just something that sounds good. It's backed by sound research, you know, like I was telling you, and it's a large product. Which claims that psychological concepts causes a bandwagon effect, which ensures if a large enough group holds a favorable opinion about a product, then that opinion must be correct. And like I telling you, I think I said something about, it says something in here about the bike seats, you know. So if you're selling bike seats, you know, you just don't want somebody down the street trying to sell your bike seat. You want somebody like Lance Armstrong, you know, or some national figure that's won races before on a bike. You want them to be your guide to sell that bike seat for you, so everybody jumps on the bandwagon there. Because, right? I mean, well, I mean, that's basically what it's saying here, you know. And so, and the same thing here. Check this out. This guy here is the associative and the dissociative approach. The Gap, all right, you know, the Gap, the clothing store, the Gap. Okay, there's a teenage clothing industry. It's successfully used in both methods. Well, you know, I mean, because it's a generation gap. You know, just the young guys win there, not the old guys. But you know, apparently, you know, 2007 revenues. The 2007 revenues of that was $15.8 billion in the clothing industry. So that ought to tell you something about the associative and disassociative approach. You get them to, you know, you have the associative approach. Well, you got groups that share the ideals and values. Well, those got generation gap. They shared, the young kids shared the same kind of values, you know. And then the same thing with the dissociative group. Well, you know, you got those people that don't want to belong to it, but yet they have to belong to it in some way because, well, you know, I don't know. Think about kids today, right? You know, I mean, or even parents, you know, I mean, we parents don't want our kids to belong to some things, but yet they want to belong, you know, and so they want to associate. We want them to disassociate, and so I don't know. I guess maybe I'm wrong there, but that's kind of what it is sometimes. I know I was a teenager at one time, and I really didn't want to do a lot of things my parents wanted me to do. Anyway, let's see. So, so you can successfully appeal to your prospect's desire to belong in several categories: age, class, sex, geographic, politics, and education. And so, anyway, so think about this. Does your product lend itself to using the human need to long to appeal? If it does, you know, hey, don't just think about ways to describe the feature and benefits. Put at least equal effort into telling your prospects how buying your product makes them aspirational, keeps them associative, or helps them show the world that they're not part of a particular group. Disassociative. And then it goes on, but before your prospects are willing to buy anything, they must first be motivated enough to do so. And so really, that's the key to this psychological thing, I think, here is the motivation behind the consumer to buy anything out there. You know, my goodness, I'm pushing to repair broken fences and install new ones. You know, it's not like I've got an e-commerce site. I do have a website. Look it up, Fix-A-Fence LLC.com. You know, pretty simple, you know, short, sweet, to the point, but I'm not selling anything really. You know what I mean? That's what it says. I'm giving away free fence estimates, but you know, really, I am selling stuff. My goodness, I'm selling myself. You know, I'm selling my knowledge. I'm selling my, you know, my whatever. But I'm selling it so that they hire us to perform the work or the service that we provide. You know, that's selling. You know, I may not be selling, like I said, you know, gumballs or toothpicks or whatever, but you know, yeah, I am selling, and you know, it's a good thing. It really is a good thing to be able to, you know, sit here in America and just kick back, relax, you know, and say, hey, you know, thank you guys, you know. Thank you guys for listening to this. You know, it's adding content to the YouTube channel. I don't know what it's doing for you, but you know, it's adding content to the channel, you know, and then that's what YouTube wants, more fresh content. You know, just as you guys know, I need 1,000 subscribers to create any revenue, you know, with this channel, you know, and that's a great thing, you know. At least they give you the opportunity to do it. Just do stupid stuff, you know, whatever, and you know, they'll pay you for it. Well, you know, I mean, I've seen so many videos out there that people are watching thousands and thousands of views on, you know, and I wonder if it's just because of the sexual content, you know, I don't know. But then there's other videos out there that are really valuable, that are actually, you know, that these guys are actually giving you guys something, giving us something, you know, and those are the ones I like, you know, and I subscribe to the channels, you know, and but my goodness, you know, there's a lot to learn, and it takes time to get anywhere in life. So I'm not going to think that it's just going to happen overnight. I already know it's not. It's going to take a lot of content. It's going to take a lot of practice. It's going to take a lot of videos, even if they're the stupidest videos out there on this fence channel. And you guys laugh your you know what's off, and you have fun at it, whatever. It really doesn't matter to me, you know, as long as I'm putting the fresh content out there, because that's what the guru said, you know. It doesn't matter what you're gonna be, you know. Hey man, just put the videos out there, right? And so anyway, that's what I'm working on, you know. I was telling my cameraman today, man, I'm running out of stuff for this fence channel. I mean, my goodness, I've already given you bias. This one guy wants me to do a bias video that breaks it down step by step, and you know, I mean, that's taken me 2 ones. The first one was out, I was at a black chain link fence. It was a rainy day. I was up against laurel hedges, But you know, I was just doing my best to show you guys how to do a bias a cut on a chain link fence. And then I got some comments about this and that and the other things. I'm listening. Okay, fine. And then next thing you know, I got another one that came up that had you know, the bias in it. And I thought, oh, great one. Okay, let's get the video. And back then I only had this little camera splash, you know, and so I had my camera, you know, I had my buddy Ed help me out. But anyway, so, you know, and that one seemed to be all right, a little bit better, you know. I'm working on getting better at explaining myself. And I think that's probably where, you know, my problem lies, is explaining myself, so that way you guys can have a clear understanding of how a bias is to be from start to finish. You know, you cut a bias from start to finish. You know, I mean, it's pretty simple to me. Okay, I've been doing it for a long time. I'm sorry. So it's not simple to everybody, but it is kind of simple to me. I just see it, and now I kind of know because I've just gone through the motions, you know. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to do there is I'm going to work on getting another video for you guys. Well, at least when the next one comes up, you know, I mean, because these just don't happen every day. You guys got to realize that, you know, it's a fence company, and not like you know, it's a repair fence company. It's not like I'm just out there looking to, you know, do a bias video for you guys. But, you know, thanks for watching. You know, and continue the comments, you know, because that's what's really going to continue to create this content for this channel, is your guys' comments and concerns, you know. And so with that being said, again, thank you, you know, for what you do for this little fence channel called Fix-A-Fence LLC on YouTube here, you know. Much appreciated. You know, with that, the next one that we're going to be talking about for cash advertising, when I get to it and read it, it's called the means in change, the critical core. It's principle 5. It says, don't buy my product for what it does for you today, but buy for what it will do for you tomorrow. Okay? And that's kind of cool with these videos, you know. Maybe it just doesn't do something for you today. It might do something for you tomorrow. You know, and that's, you know, and it's there. Once I download this and put it on YouTube, it's there. You know, it's there. So anyway, hey, more content for the YouTube channel. You guys have a great day. John at Fix-A-Fence, mending broken fences. Peace out.